Not yet. Okay, we can start now. Now let's go back. I thought we'd let it wait for 2 minutes. Just for two. You guys, whoever's there, all 7 of you, thank you for showing up early. We're going to let this hotline thingy sit on the screen for about 2 minutes and let people join. As you can see, the production value is getting real nice in here. Thanks to this guy here. All right. I think we got enough people in here. Hello, happy Tuesday. It's the middle of January 2020. I thought I would do a show on myself today and talk about myself and how I came up, as well as while I'm doing this, gives me time to practice some of these new software things and live streaming techniques. Originally, we were going to have a couple more cameras, but that didn't work out. So we're back down to one. And I don't know if you can see the picture difference, the quality. It has a glow to it. We're using all kinds of filtrations and lights and things like that. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. So I'm going to ask myself the same questions I ask most people on the show, starting with the basic question. So I'm Terry Barentsen. Yeah, can we close that? Sorry, the door is open. We got Jason behind me from Affinity Cycles. He's been on the show before. We got David to the right. He's the technical director, handling the... Oh, there's a hand, see? Handling the behind the scenes for me today because I'm ignorant. He told me a bunch of stuff today and I had no idea what he's talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this. How did I get into riding? Well, when I was a young kid, I think I was maybe 10 or 11. Some kids in the neighborhood started riding BMX bikes. I think this is a familiar story to most. And I wanted one, so after begging my mom, she got me a GT Interceptor for my birthday and for Christmas combined, because I'm one of those Christmas babies. You always get like one gift for both holidays. Sometimes, it's all right. I got love for Jesus still. So then that's what got me on a bike. And then after riding the bike around and then learning about dirt jumps, there was a couple like back alley jumps and when they start out like a housing development, they flatten the land out for the foundations. Well, they were building one like a couple blocks up from my house, so there was all this fresh dirt that was pushed around and moved around and up in these mounds, so we just cut them into dirt jumps, and then we started doing that, and then that brought me into racing BMX, and I raced mostly at Napa in California, and that was my first introduction to riding bikes. I raced in the ABA for a short 2.5 years until I broke my wrist and gave myself a concussion and woke up in the hospital. I guess on a side note, that's the first time I saw Red Bull as well. There was a Red Bull van that showed up. I remember that. And then transitioning into track bikes was many years after that. BMX led me into skateboarding, and I skated for 11 years, and then moved back to San Francisco for college, and I started seeing these track bikes. So I just liked how it had a skateboard vibe to it. Maybe it was the way that like MASH was filmed. It was filmed by someone who films a lot of skate videos in San Francisco. So it caught my eye, and I was hooked ever since. So that's my story on bikes. What else am I going to talk about here? I'm looking at notes that I had for Mario last week. I didn't have time to write myself some notes. Oh yeah, I can talk about that. See, Dave's feeding me some things to do here. I can talk about. Let me talk about growing up. I grew up in California in the Bay Area, and I moved to New York almost 4 years, going on 4 years ago. So I'm pretty new around here. I was never a messenger, although I did apply one time at a Speedway in San Francisco, which is some of the guys who are in SF know it wasn't the best courier service to work for. They denied me. So I wasn't hurt by that. I just kept riding anyways. Let me see. I guess I can talk about how I started my YouTube channel, and then that'll transition into me. I wanted to show a few of my older videos to you guys you might not be aware of. I got into video production because I went to school at Academy of Art in San Francisco, and I went for new media, and basically all that means is I went to school for everything Adobe makes. They just taught you every program basically, and you just get a taste of it. You just understand how to use it, and it was kind of up to you to develop a path and which way you want to go. At the same time, I was shooting a lot of film photography, and then this was before the iPhone. And then I got this Kodak PlaySport. It was this like little waterproof. It shot like 720p, like footage, and it looked like a phone. It was round and thick, and I bought these little lens adapters for it that had a magnet, and I would make these little edits. I'm gonna try to find one here on YouTube. I think I uploaded an old one. But anyways, that that led me into shooting video. And also when I was younger, I did shoot a few skate videos when I was a kid, but I never brought it into editing and never uploaded it anywhere. We just kind of plugged in the camera into the TV and would just like watch back clips. So I didn't start editing until I was much older. But yeah, from there I got into video, took a couple film editing classes, and I guess where I really started to shoot more is it really came from photography, because I was always shooting anyways. And then I just started shooting more and more video. I still shoot stills now, but it's, as you guys can tell, it's a lot more video. So I think like 2013, I started a YouTube channel, and I was learning about how you can monetize YouTube. And I was like really interested on how the platform works, because they're the only people who you make content and they kick you back some revenue for it. So I was interested in that because they were the only ones giving back. At the time, Facebook didn't have video, and they weren't really doing much for kicking back to people. So I investigated YouTube, started a channel, got it monetized, and then a friend was over for dinner one night, and they got a video emailed to them of this DeLorean hover car hovering on the bay, coming in, coming up on the water, up onto the land right in front of them, doing a donut, and then hovering off towards the Golden Gate Bridge. And someone sent him that. It was his friend who works for the national parks, or the SF parks. And I was like, this is a viral video. We got to upload this right now. Like, I just started my YouTube. So I uploaded it. That was on a Friday night. And I showed up to work on Monday, not thinking anything of it. And I had all these phone calls and messages to the place I was working at the time. All these news agencies wanting the rights to the video. And then I looked on YouTube, and it was up at like 800,000 views over the weekend. It like totally blew up, and I had this viral video for a while. I think it ended at like 1.5 or 2 million views. And then that like got me to start uploading more and more videos to YouTube. Unfortunately, I broke a rule with AdSense through my websites. I had some banner ads, and I guess one of my banners was too close to navigation, so they banned my AdSense account, which in turn demonetized my YouTube. So I basically had to start a new YouTube channel, and that's the YouTube channel that you guys are on right now. So that's my story, my YouTube journey. So I'm gonna kick back this first video that I uploaded to YouTube in 2015. It was on Christmas Eve of 2015, and basically it's called 2015 iPhone Video Dump. Titles and thumbnails were something I had no idea how YouTube worked. I just uploaded it, and that's that. So let's go ahead and kick this off.
Concerts. With who you told me about last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Winning some really big wins.
Good with skating.
All right, so yeah, that was that right there was the first video I uploaded to YouTube. Basically, at the time, obviously this is 2015, so I had an iPhone, and Instagram was already a thing. But I had all these like video clips and stories and just little tiny snippets of footage, and I needed somewhere to put it, and I missed uploading things like that to YouTube, so I started a new account, and that's where we're at now. Let me pull up. I gotta find the other video. Give me a sec. Oh yeah. Real quick, I'm just gonna play the DeLorean hovers on the bay. I re-uploaded it to this account, and it's been compressed to shit. And also, this video was taken like a long time ago, but this video is the video that had many views back in the day. So check it out. DeLorean hovers on the bay.
You kidding me? What just happened?
So yeah, that was the video. That was my first viral video. I've only made a few. The other three are bike related. Cooper Ray and Anna in Mexico. 2 Cooper Ray videos and 1 with Anna. Haven't hit the viral jackpot since, but they're pretty interesting when they hit. I got, let's see. I think, okay, so this video that I want to play is called Polished Turd, and I'm pretty sure that this video is a video that I filmed with the Kodak PlaySport, the little tiny 720 camera. So yeah, this is just using what you have available and just making stuff with it, and that's kind of what this channel started from and is about. So check it out.
George Bush, you got by, you ain't get away.
I can sing it for you.
Yes,
You ain't get away.
I'd like to hear it, Hal. Sing it for me.
This funk Daisy. Give me your love.
Century began. Human evolution was at a turning point. Natural selection, the process by which the strongest, the smartest, the fastest reproduced in greater numbers than the rest. A process which had once favored the noblest traits of man now began to favor different traits. Most science fiction of the day predicted a future that was more civilized and more intelligent. But as time went on, things seemed to be heading in the opposite direction. Evolution does not necessarily reward intelligence. With no natural predators within the herd, it began to simply reward those who reproduced the most and left the intelligent to become an endangered species.
Knock, knock, man, who could it be? A generic rap cat trying to spaz on the beat, saying get the fuck up, take your ass out your seat. Well yeah, that's me too, but I'm a bit more unique, a bit more elite. Catch me sprinting in cleats. I grew up in the burbs, but understand the streets. From the flats to Frisco, network like Cisco, and taking it back like Soul Glow and Disco. But I ain't fucking with no lame marks. Claim they on another level, but they using Game Shark. Like Dre said, I'm a square, so I stay sharp. Catch me pulling strings like an archer or a heart. See me at a party, I'm a hell of a guy. In the cut, sipping Crown with the Canada Dry. My team rolling up so much I got a contact high. Puffin' Space Jam Kush, I believe I can fly.
Welcome to voice and identification. When you see the red lights go on, would you please state in the following order your destination, your nationality, and your...
Kodak PlaySport. You guys should check out the Kodak PlaySport. What? How do I get out of here? Give me a sec, guys. Shit. No. Wow, YouTube over here just spit me to the live. This was very confusing. Yeah, so those are a couple of some old videos. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys are feeling these like throwbacks, watching videos, because I had an idea of doing this with like a guest, and kind of kicking back, maybe later in the evening, on some of these cold wintry days, and just kind of watching old edits, or any edits that you guys maybe are shooting over there. You can send my way, and I can review them with everybody and kind of put them on my platform and shout you guys out. So, because I know you guys are out there making stuff too. As you can see, there's always been bikes and things with wheels in these videos. I got a really weird one where when I was in San Francisco, there's this place called the Glory Hole that's it's part of a dam really close to where I grew up. So we took a couple BMX bikes, some flares, a bunch of lights and camping equipment, and we left at night, drove out. It's like an hour and a half, and you have to take a raft to get over to the spot. So we took a raft over, and we rode BMX and shot photos and did a bunch of weird streaky things with lights, and I made this video out of it. So let's check this out real quick. I think it's just gonna play. Yeah, there's no ad. All right, check it out. Yeah, so that video there is oh shit. That video there is an old one from that trip, and There's other videos from that if you guys watch any older skateboard videos. Actually, there was a recent like creature video where they were out there the same spot. They usually go during the day though, so we wanted to make like a nighttime kind of weird edit out of it. Also, let me see. I'm gonna look for another edit that my friend Brian Chu made on another trip there. It was in the Glory Hole. It was in the Bicycle Film Festival a few years ago. Yeah, here it is. This one's on Vimeo. And if you guys want, I can drop all the links and stuff in the description, or I can drop it to you guys in the chat if you guys want to check this stuff out. So this is Brian's take on the Glory Hole. This video is also really cool, so check it out. So that one's from Brian Chu. It was on a different trip, and here's the wow. We have 3 videos from the Glory Hole. I'm gonna play one more since I found this other one. I hope you guys aren't getting tired of this full pipe stuff, but here's another video from Brian Chu. I think it's shot. I think this is shot at a different time than the video I made. Maybe or may not. I'm not sure. Let me see. Check it out. Full Frame Collective. That's what that little logo was on the end there. Does any of you guys know what Full Frame Collective is? If you do, I'd like to know. I'll tell you guys if you don't. It's a Full Frame Collective is like it was a few guys and girls in San Francisco who were shooting a lot of BMX bike kind of lifestyle-y photos, and we just needed a place to put the photos. You know, we were like shooting all these photos and we didn't know what to do with them, all these film photos. So we were just like, we got to start like a blog or a website or something. So we did, and it took off for a while. It was pretty, felt like we got some traction for a while. And then Instagram started and then it went like this because people were checking Instagram instead of websites. People are using their phone more. All right, I'm going to play a couple, maybe 1 or 2 more videos, but I think what I want to do with you guys now is maybe open it up to some questions. So I'm going to play, what am I going to play here? What do you guys want to see? Let me go back. Let's see. Thank you guys to whoever was there for the live premiere of the B-Side Fighter on Sunday. I appreciate you guys watching that. I know it's not bike related, but wanted to share, you know, something that took a lot of effort with a team, a small team of people to make over a year, which is something different than this YouTube channel's about. This is things you know, usually don't take that long to make on here. They still take a while, but nothing like that piece. Let me see. Let me sort this by all right, we're gonna watch the Schwinn Stingray, a San Francisco story. This one is with my friend John. He used to work at Freewheel in San Francisco, and they had this little Schwinn Stingray. I think it was like a 75, and he can wheelie really well, especially on a Stingray because the seat is set back really far on the rear wheel. So we thought it would be fun to make an edit where he just wheelies the Stingray all around San Francisco, and that's pretty much the premise of this video. So play this, and while you watch, sorry, little technical difficulty there. Play this, and while you're watching, go ahead and drop some questions in the live chat.
Have a good one.
Thank you for the payments.
All right. That was my friend John wheeling a Schwinn around all over San Francisco. So let's take some questions. Let's see. There's too many mice on the table here. Who is this guy? Get out of here, guy. All right. First question. Joss J is asking, where do you find friends like that? I think I found most of my friends like that riding a bike or out and about. You got to be outside, you know? I don't know what to tell you, Joss. Does the siren go off before they release water through the glory hole? Says Buzzman. No. And the frightening part about that whole thing is we were there at night. And we actually camp on this flat piece of cement that's right outside the hole where the water comes through to Pewter. Oh, I don't want to tell you where it's at, actually. Sorry. Where the water comes out. And we've been kicked out of there before. But no, I don't think there's a siren. But you can go up on top and look. And for a lot of years, because of the drought in California, the water level was below where the overflow is. And they rarely release water if it's too low. So that's all we really had. And then in that video where you see them sweeping the water, the cement like leaks water because there's a tube that's in the reservoir that's like holding all the water, and the water is like seeping through the cement slowly. So we're like pushing the water out, and then what you do is you bring cat litter and you like stack the cat litter back to kind of make a dam further back so you can keep it dry where you want to ride. George Scooby is asking or saying, so far most songs have been skateboard edits or parts. Are you influenced by editing and by skate vids? Yes. I'm a lot of edits, a lot of stuff I do is inspired by skate videos. It's what I grew up watching. Trans World, Alien Workshop, and 4-on-1s were some of my favorites. Hi, win with Francisco Borrero. I don't know Francisco. You should introduce us. I think he lives in New York. Won't you tell him to say hi? I've never met the guy. Dimitri's asking, future project, bike related or otherwise? I have a project that I shot with some friends of a, what's it called? A freestyle, a freestyle cyclist. What'd she call it? It's been so long. Yeah, it's a street artistic cyclist. She wants to bring artistic cycling to the streets. So we have an edit with that. I just need to do some more editing. And she also has, you guys have, if you were on the show, it's Leah Shaper. She was here, I think it was show number 6. She's from Germany. So that's the new project. Vincent Martin is asking what my favorite ride in the SF area. The first ride would be riding to up to West Point Inn through Railroad Grade, and then doing coastal all the way down back to the 1, and then taking like Green Gulch or Diaz Ridge up, and then doing headlands all the way back. That's a long day. And the second one is just doing the loops, the dirt loops in the city. You can do Sutro to Bedpan to Golden Gate Park, all in one like swoop, flowy ride. It's really nice. Those are some of my favorites. Matt is asking for most overrated gear and most underrated gear. I think the most overrated gear is, like, what are you talking about? Camera gear? Bike gear? Just, I'm always a fan of just riding what you have or using what you have. I don't think you should wait to do something until you get a certain thing. You should just try to make it work. What bike case do I travel with? Tashu is asking. It's a, oh man, what is it called? What's my bike case? What case did I borrow from you when I went to Japan? It's in the back, by the way. I brought it back. Oh yeah, it's the Oru Ninja, right? Is it Oru? It's the Oru Ninja. I brought that with me to Japan because there were a lot of times when I needed to, Oru Ninja, yeah. That was cool. It's just perfectly the largest size for a case that it could be, and it fits. I brought my single speed to Japan with it, and I brought that over my other bike case because I needed to go on the train a lot, so I needed to be it needed to be smaller, and I needed to wear it as a backpack sometimes. My other case, I'm spacing on the name of it. It's a much bigger, and it fits a large mountain bike, and it has wheels in the back corner. I've made videos on it in the past, so I'm just spacing on the name. Let me see. Joust, legit question. How do you properly sit on a saddle? I feel like I sit on the nose all the time and need to move further back. It sounds like your reach is too far out. I know it depends on what kind of bike you're riding too, because if you're sprinting, you're going to be on the tip of the saddle. Your tendency is to be over the bottom bracket. So the further you are back from the bottom bracket, the less what's the word, sprinty you are. As you start to sprint and like really power up, you end up leaning more and more forward. I think it's an efficiency thing, but I think for like longer, more comfortable rides, you want to be a little bit further back. Maybe your reach is off. I don't know. Maybe you need to slide. Maybe you need a longer stem or something. I don't know. I'm not a fit specialist. You should get a bike fit. I recommend it. Funk. Crossing paths with Jake Rickard anytime soon for filming. Last time I was in SF, I reached out to him, and he wasn't available. So hopefully I'll see him sometime soon when I go out there. Dan Mabry is asking about my morning routine. Well, I like to wake up and take a shit and shower. Yes. This guy's making me laugh here. I don't know. In the winter I make coffee at home a lot. So, I do coffee. I have a little pour over thing. So I boil some water. I have like an electric kettle. And then this whole last week I've been doing oatmeal, which is new for me. I never was into oatmeal. Got some fancy oatmeal. Got some, what are you looking at? Oh, going down. Got some fancy oatmeal and some fruit and some strawberries and bananas and some brown sugar. It's good. That's my routine. Oh, Samuli, it's from Lake Berryessa. Now you guys know where the glory hole is. Damn it. You're right. That's from Zodiac Killer. That's where you learned that? Yeah, Zodiac Killer was all around where I grew up. Skipping down a little bit because we have to go here soon. Okay. Patrick is saying, instead of getting a Zwift set up, I use exercise bike at my apartment and watch hotline videos on my phone. Good on you, Patrick. That actually gives me an idea. I'm going to take all of my rough cut videos that has really good, better audio. Once I started using like a separate audio source recorder, and I'm going to put it in one huge timeline. It's probably going to be like an hour long, and I'm going to call it Ride Your Trainer Bike to This or something. And it's just going to be an hour long of me following people. No cuts. Let's see. So yeah, that's a good way to watch the stuff. Vincent travels with a Ritchie Breakaway. That's a good bike to travel with. George loves dirt. You're a bum. Get a job, you hippie. We're watching you, George. Italian Grazia. What? Oh, I haven't ridden one of those folding bikes. No, they're really popular in Japan too. Kevin, shout out to Kevin in the Philippines. Seb is asking, what's my longest ride? My longest ride is a short 120 miles. I haven't done anything longer than that. Rolling Stoned. Sometimes. Ever ride a fixed freestyle bike? Yes, I used to. I could show you a video. It's on my Instagram stories. Oh yeah. Here you go, sir. Any plans to film with Masan soon? Yes, there are plans. It's really cold in New York now. If you guys watched the video that I uploaded this morning, it's been 20 degrees. What? Finishing on long video? Yeah, we gotta wrap this video up because I have somewhere to be. But wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you like this new format. Hopefully you learned a little bit about me. What's up? This?
Yeah.
What? This question?
Read the last question.
Yes. And one last question. I'm getting my technical director is directing me to answer Dimitri's question here. When the Russia rap video coming out? Yo, I just finished the rough cut to his rap video last night. I stayed here for 12 hours at the studio only editing it, and I just did it. So he's in Cuba right now. So when he comes back, we're gonna do a couple more reviews and then we're done. So it should be out on the 28th is the scheduled date. There will be a premiere set, so you guys will see it. If you're subscribed, hit the bell, like it. All right, everyone. There's a lot of things coming in. What do I do with this? Oh, okay. I see. We're gonna pick a. I'm gonna play a video for the outro. We're gonna play Safa Tries to Kill Me. Should we play? No, let's play Fixed Gear Freestyle. All right, so I'm getting lots of directions here. All right, everybody. If you woke up late, like Brandon here, you can go back. This video is going to stay up. I won't take it down. So hopefully you guys like this format. We'll do some more again soon. Tomorrow, I have a Reddit AMA. So if you guys want to join in, I'm probably going to do a live stream at the same time while I answer the questions on Reddit. Boom. Traveling Poppy. Yo, I'd like to chat. Teach me how to capitalize live streaming. I would love that, dude. Thank you for the $5. Let's chat. All right. Let me line up this video real quick. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys on the next upload tomorrow morning. We're out here on the pier. About to get it in. Let's get it. That wind resistance, bruh.
Yeah. So, last time when we climbed up this last Sunday for PKE, I was like hallucinating right here because I was like trying to beat everyone up.
Oh yeah? No, I was fucking epic.
Me,
I was fucking winded.
Evian and Patrick. That was good. This time was much easier though.
Yeah, because we didn't do any riding before this, really. Did we come straight to the... Yeah, we came straight here last time from the island, right?
Yeah, some people like beat us to the first flat.
It seems so much more intense. I feel like we did more this time around.
And there's like 50 people, it's
That's
like
probably why.
pushes you harder.
They were just stealing our energy. That's all it was. Right. Oh, sorry. Hell yeah, dog. That was sick. Fuck yeah, super fun. All the way down. God damn. Whew. Trying to like just get right in the middle. Hell yeah. Thank you. Right on. Woo. Yeah.
So we bring to a close the story of rigid control through the unceasing research and the highest quality.